All right, well, welcome to the stream. This is our first night on YouTube. Let's go ahead and hop in on our players and see what they're doing.
I'm in Cedar Park, girl.
Oh, yeah. Well, then I have no idea.
Oh,
But it's like this, like, really just mom and pop shop. And it's like you're going towards, shit, I don't even know the word, Whitestone and,
damn. She
hold
got
on.
that.
I'm not me today, okay? Usually I know my streets, but today I am not me.
So
She's
who
on
are
some
you?
Crack.
I'm a crack.
She's on
You're
crack.
on, you're on crack?
You got any left?
Who's crack?
Big crack again.
She's on that pre-workout crack.
That's
Yeah,
a lot of crack. That's a lot of crack. I just gotta say that.
Well, anyway, I tried this place called Moon Bowls, and they had Korean-inspired food, and I got gochujang.
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 Gochujang. Oh my god, it was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Gochujang is amazing. Yes.
I've heard of that. Oh, you know where I've heard of it? I've heard it on about that word was on Chopped when they had to open the basket and they get gochujang sauce. And they had to cook a dessert with it.
Oh, so it's the sauce. So I had
Oh, a
gochujang.
dessert. Okay.
Dessert
Yeah.
with gochujang?
A
Yeah.
dessert with gochujang. That actually might be pretty
It's
good.
normally a paste because it's so fermented.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I
we
mean,
have some in our
it's
fridge and it's a
buffalo.
paste.
Tasted like buffalo sauce, kind of.
I taste like marinara. I eat it.
Hmm.
There.
Pizza and pasta.
It was so good. And it was cheap.
Yeah, $8 is wild.
I think it was like
That is
$8.65.
pretty wild,
Just
yeah.
saying, just saying. But they give you 2 big ass pieces. Like, okay, that's what I get. I should have ordered 1 slice so I know what it is. But I still devoured it. I don't give a shit. I needed it after today.
All right, so how is everyone?
Great.
Yeah, Kristen sounds like she's ready to go.
I'm going to Washington, D.C. tomorrow, so I'm just kind of getting ready.
Awesome.
Nice.
Look.
Yeah, work is sending me, so I'll extend.
Ooh.
They're just sending you out, girl.
Yep, shipping me to D.C.
Have fun.
Did they pay for your way back, or
You.
is it just a one-way to ship you that way to keep you there?
They told me to stay over there.
I mean, I don't blame them.
Yeah.
All
so-
right. Well,
How long
have
are you
fun in
staying there?
DC.
Thank you. Tuesday through Saturday.
Oh wow.
Yes,
Nice.
I'll be gone.
How exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so since this is our first time on YouTube, if everyone will just start with your first name and your pronouns, if you wish, and which character you're playing, so that the people of YouTube know who is who. Let's see, we'll go in order of. Yep, in order of Discord. So, Kristen, you're first.
Hello, I'm Kristen. I play Darius, and I go by she, her.
All right.
I think I'm next, right?
Yep.
I go by Revan, they, them pronouns, and I'm playing Nyx, the Raven.
Nyx, our little purple raven right here. Kenku. Kat, you're next.
I'm me, and I'm Jen the Goblin.
She's playing Jen the Goblin here. And Oscar.
Hi, I'm Oscar. I am playing. Which one is it? Mela.
Yes, they're playing Mela. All right, we do have one more player. She plays Rena, but she is preoccupied tonight, so Rena's character is basically going to take a walk, trying to commune with nature, figuring out why her summons aren't working correctly, and she'll track down the party later whenever she comes up next time. So, and as the DM, I will be playing the DM PC Tudrak down here at the bottom. He is our bugbear fighter. All right. So let's see if we can recall what happened last time. Let's see, I believe y'all crashed into the side of a mountain.
Yeah,
We
had a
we
waste of a
did.
skull. Mm-mm-mm.
That's right. We were flying in the air on the ship, trying to get to that tower, and we were ambushed by these people and a dragon, and here we are. We are here now. Dragon is dead, right?
Dragon is dead. It was killed just before it fell down the chasm up here to your left.
Yeah, she's dead.
It did.
And now we're over here by a campfire. Is that what the red circle is?
Yeah.
We're by a campfire, and we're all telling each other silly ghost stories to pass the time.
Are we?
Yes.
Evidently. All right. Excuse me. So, let's see. We'll go ahead and start episode 20, The Village on the Edge. So as y'all sit on the peak of this mountain, you do notice that snow starts to fall around you, and the temperature has dropped quite a bit. You do see the tower that you were trying to get to off in the distance, a couple peaks over, essentially. So heading north, or actually, it seems like you'd be heading north because the mountains get snowier as you go up, but you're actually heading southeast, I believe. Let me pull up my gigantic map of the Sword Coast. Yeah, you'd be heading kind of eastward. So whenever the group is ready to go, you can start heading that direction. I don't know if y'all were planning on doing a long rest while you were at the campfire.
We
I think it'd be a
probably
good idea.
could,
Yes.
if we can. I can set up my little safety dome.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because if your friends don't dome, then they're no friends of mine.
Because if your friends dome, and if they don't dome, then they're no friends of mine. Okay. So the night goes fairly uneventful, especially with your dome around you. You see some small creatures pass by the campsite, but nothing too what's the word? Threatening.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody can do their thing when it comes to resting. You can do your long rest on your sheet. We'll do 2 Drax long rest. So as the sun rises the next day, you can see that there's a thin layer of snow on the ground. The clouds have kind of overcasted the sun, so now it's getting colder by the minute. But again, no threatening animals around whenever you all wake up. Everything seems to be okay.
Mela, I noticed a patch of yellow snow next to you. Is everything all right?
Yes, I threw up in the middle of the night, so don't step on it.
Oh, sorry, dear. Hope you feel better.
Yes, I had a dream, and there was a door there at the end of a long hallway, and I opened the door, and it was you, and that's when I woke up and threw up. So I apologize, everyone. Please don't sleep over here.
Must have been those scary stories last night. Didn't mean to spook you. I didn't know you were so easily frightened.
I mean, I'm not scared of what you look like.
No,
I mean,
of course not.
it was clearly not that, but it was a jump scare. It was a jump scare. I will say that. I wasn't expecting that face, but you know what? I can tolerate it now. You're good, hun.
Well, glad to know where it may land.
All right. So would y'all like to head? Where would you like to go? That's the question.
Perhaps we could leave a note for Rena to catch up. She's not back from her walk.
I think she'll be able to track us easily.
Just leave a note on a rock and said we left. Bye.
You know what? I'll send Hermes with her. That way she can always come back to us.
Okay. So you create Hermes.
Yes, I'll summon him and have him tag along, go fly and find Rena.
Okay, so he flies off in the distance, kind of heading in a southwestward direction from your point. And if everyone's ready to go,
Yes, we should get moving. We don't want the world to end.
you do your long rest. Yeah, go ahead and do your long rest. Okay, so you all start to head eastward along the peaks. As you move along the peaks, maybe about 4 or 5 hours into the day, you come across a bridge. And this bridge kind of marks a spot. Across the bridge is a spot where the snow is beginning to fall heavier, and it's slightly higher in elevation, so you imagine it would be a little bit colder up there. This bridge, however, looks like it's actually in pretty good condition. It's one of those rope bridges like you would see on Indiana Jones or something of that nature. So what would y'all like to do when you come to this bridge?
Mela, you're... Sorry, just keep singling you out, but you're small and agile. Perhaps you could make sure this bridge is safe before Tudrak steps on it with his heavy plate armor.
How would I know?
Do a little dance on it or something.
But I'm significantly lighter than Tudrak.
Maybe jump up and down.
Do you see me? I'm very small.
Oh, well,
Very
what do you all
petite, very
suggest? Okay,
minuscule.
then let's all just walk across the bridge.
Absolutely. All
Okay.
of y'all.
Okay,
After
so
you.
as everyone crosses,
I'm the last one.
you're the last one. As everyone crosses, I do want you to make an acrobatics check
To cross a bridge.
to cross a bridge. Now, keep in mind the DC is fairly low, okay? So everyone should do just fine.
Come on, natural one.
Come on, natural. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, not the dress!
She
That's
dressed.
not who I wanted.
She tripped on her dress.
Her dress
Okay.
got caught in the boards.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I didn't think I'd be using this part of my notes so soon, but since Darius, since you rolled below the DC, you fall prone on the bridge. And
Prone.
when Darius hits the bridge, now I need all of you to make a dexterity acrobatics check again.
Either or?
Yeah, either or, dexterity or acrobatics. Okay.
21.
Okay.
Wow.
30, 20. All right. So Darius, as you fall to the planks, the bridge shakes around you, and everyone manages. Let's roll
Two
two dracs. Yeah, everyone manages to catch themselves before they all fall prone themselves. And Tudrak reaches his hand down to you. Do you need help, Miss Darius?
I kind of. Yes.
Okay, and he takes your hand and helps you stand up on the bridge, and it rocks a little bit and sways, but once everyone gets their footing, it is the same, and everyone crosses. It's perfectly fine, and everyone crosses to the other side. Once you get up there, you feel the cold is just biting, and no one had packed any like winter clothes. At least not that I know of.
Ooh.
So after a few hours in this cold snow, I need everyone to make a Constitution save. Constitution saving throw.
Saving throw?
Yes.
Oh, so close.
Let me see the results here. Oh no. Okay, so Jen and Nyx, both of you feel exhausted because of the cold. So you both have one level of exhaustion. That means you roll a disadvantage, I believe.
You can mark it under conditions. Cat, you can click on the conditions box and mark exhausted, and it should.
Yeah, if you right click over your. Oh yeah, there you go. Exhausted.
Level
Oh,
1.
exhaustion down there on the bottom. You click level 1. That
Oh.
little bar, yeah. I didn't see it either.
There?
You can click 1. I guess, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, she's at level 1. Okay. Cool. Alright, and as after those couple of hours in the snow, you do come across another bridge. This one seems to be a little bit more damaged due to the ice and the snow. So, how would you like to tackle this bridge? There are a few planks missing from it already, and the ropes seem pretty worn. Mela, as you come close up to it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would like to fly across. I'm not dealing with this bridge.
Okay, so Mela just flaps her little wings and flies straight across the gap. And Mela, as you look down, the gap is fairly deep. It's deep enough that you can't. It's dark down at the bottom, and you can't really see what's down there. It seems like it might be a 60, 70-foot drop.
Interesting.
The raven's like shivering and trembling and has like ice kind of dripping down their beak and isn't really thinking straight. I think when she sees people crossing, she'll cross too. But
Okay.
she would prepare the fly spell just in case something goes wrong.
Okay. So Tudrak with his fur, he is not really phased by the cold as of yet, and he, looking around at everyone unsure of trying to walk across this bridge, he decides that he will attempt, since he is the heaviest, to walk across the bridge and see. So let's see, Tudrak. And you watch as every once in a while he'll come across a plank that he feels might be a little loose, and he lifts his foot, puts it on another one, and ever so carefully moves his way across. As he looks back, he waves to everyone across the way, and you can kind of hardly see him through the snow now. And he waves back, "It seems to be okay."
Raven will cross the bridge, kind of trying to follow Tudrak's footpath.
Okay, go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Dexterity or acrobatics?
Acrobatics. And this check is to... Okay, cool. So as you walk across the bridge, because as you said, she's exhausted and she's not thinking straight, she stepped on one of the loose planks. But she does manage to reach out on the ropes and grab herself before falling prone onto the bridge. As the plank falls 70 feet, 80 feet down below you.
Should I make this roll at disadvantage though, because of the exhaustion?
I think so.
I thought it would do it automatically, but I guess not.
Yeah, I don't think it will. I guess not. But
So I actually got an 8.
okay. Your leg manages to fall through that, not fall through, but part of your leg manages to go through the hole that that plank had opened, but you still grab yourself at just the last second and pull yourself up out of the hole. And you are able to make it all the way across just fine. A little scared, but just fine. Who's next?
I guess I'll go.
Okay, go ahead and... Oh, Darius is on the bridge too.
Oh, sorry, I was muted.
It's okay.
I know.
Whoever wants to go first, it doesn't matter.
Well, I'll say I was behind Raven, and because I saw that happen and the fact that I fell prone on the last one, I'm going to go ahead and cast Far Step.
Okay.
So I can, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. So, Jen, you watch as Darius just... how does this spell take place? How does it look?
I just teleport from one place to another.
Okay, she disappears in these golden feathers and on the other side. And now it's your turn. Go ahead and make a dexterity, or acrobatics check is what I'm looking for at disadvantage.
Nice.
And because of Jen's small size, well, there's a few things that contribute to her making it across just fine. Her small size, her sea legs, and the fact that she's walked on a ship that has been more broken into pieces than this bridge. So she's been able to hop and skip across holes in a bridge many times before. All right. You all make it across just fine, and you look back and you inspect the bridge a little bit, and it seems that Rena would probably be able to make it across that bridge just fine as well. So, you all head into a cave up here, which seems to have a light on the other side.
Can we see what it says?
Huh?
What did you say?
I said it has a light on the other side of the
I
cave.
heard a sign.
Like a light at the end of a tunnel, kind of.
Yeah, kind of like a bright light at the end of a tunnel, yeah. As you all go, do you go into the tunnel? How's that?
I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
I would think Raven definitely seeking shelter from the cold and would head that way.
Yeah, the snowfall is getting heavier, and any more time out in this, and you will need to make another Constitution save. So Tudrak goes ahead and makes his way into the cave, seeing that he is the only one that is slightly unaffected by this cold. And as he goes through the other side, you hear him call back through the cave, echoing, "It's warm."
I thank God.
As you go through to the other side of the cave, following Tudrak's footsteps, you all find yourself in a very beautifully warm, temperate forest. And there's a small village that sprawls out before you. Well, they're so small. Anyway, this small village, no one seems to be outside, although, Mela, you do see a beggar sitting far down the street from you.
Okay. Oh, look, there's a beggar. We should go to them and see and ask them questions.
Lead the way. I think Raven is still jittered and kind of like trying to recuperate from the cold. She's feeling exhausted and not her usual charismatic, quote unquote, self.
Yeah.
I'm holding her hand.
I'm leaning on you like an old lady.
Yeah, her being a Kenku, she's not exactly used to extreme cold, so it could
After-
probably take a toll on her.
I think I'm just gonna disguise myself as an old lady, being that I'm in a strange village where I don't know if people are
Okay.
welcoming.
Probably a good idea, yeah. So, Mela, as you walk up, the beggar has a cup, and of course he looks up to you. "Oh, new adventurers," and he holds out his cup to you. "Spare some copper?"
Do we have copper? Yes, we have copper. Yeah, hold on one moment. I throw some hold on. I throw 3 gold.
Throw 3 gold. Oh, wow.
Mhm.
And he watches as he expects, the shiny kind of roses gold coins to fall in, and he sees 3 yellow coins fall in, and he looks and he goes, "Oh, thank you so much. Are you adventurers here for the tower?
Oh yes, that's what we came for. Where can you point us to the direction?
And he, with like a shaky hand, he points in this direction. He says, "The entrance to the garden maze is right over there."
Garden maze.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the only way into the tower.
That's unfortunate. You are correct. What else do we need to know before going and adventuring into this tower?
Can we do like a insight check or something to see if he's telling the truth?
Yeah, sure. Although it doesn't seem like he has much reason to lie to you.
I don't know. Somebody just threw 3 gold instead of copper. Could be trying to get more money out of us.
He's just a poor soul, Darius. Let it be. Also, I'm surprised Mila gave him anything at all. She'll probably steal it back as soon as we leave.
Should probably kill him and steal it.
And
Good point.
She's not smart enough.
So-
to do that.
your insight, your intuition tells you, Darius, that he is telling you the truth.
Ha!
He he goes on to answer your question, Mela. Well, unfortunately, again, many people enter that maze and they do not come back out.
I see.
They get lost or something?
Only those who go in know what happens, but the wizard Zonthal made sure that it would be fairly difficult for people to reach his tower.
So how do you know about this?
He lives here.
As I
then.
said, many people go in and they don't come out.
Okay.
What is this place, young man, and why is it so warm next to these cold mountains?
Again, the great Zonthal, he originally built his tower as a place of study, and many people sought it out to study with him. After a while, he built the maze to keep people away, and on the edge of the maze, this village grew around it. Many of the people here were once his initiates, and now they've all gone.
Is there anyone in town who's made it through the maze?
Not anyone here in town who's stayed. Many people have here. Many people who were his initiates have now gone. Since Zonthal disappeared over 100 years ago, and we haven't seen or heard from him.
Young man, I don't suppose you've seen any mind flayers passing through here?
Oh no. We haven't seen any odd things like that.
Yes, I suppose that would spell trouble for this whole village.
There was a strange man in purple armor the other day, though.
Oh, did you get his name by chance?
No, he passed right through town, didn't talk to a soul. Went
to the
straight
maze?
into the maze.
Darius, you would hear in your head that might be George Foreman, George Forsword.
Yeah,
George
George Foreman. Yeah.
Yeah, George Force.
Remember Darius? George Foreman?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he continues, and he had a cute young girl with him in a cloak.
The mask. Perhaps this means we're on the right track.
And as he pulls one gold piece out and kind of stands and leans against the fence to catch his breath because he's been sitting down here for a while. He looks to all of you. Well, I wish you all luck in the maze. To see you come back out again.
That's very sweet of you.
I'm afraid we don't have much useful information here, as none of us have actually been to the tower.
No, sir.
Is the town like bustling right now, or is it like a ghost town? Or
No, like you might have seen one or two like shutters like slightly open and then shut as y'all walk through, but
I mean, I think the town's bussin'.
Oh my god. Are there any supplies that we need?
I mean, there's nothing here from the town that you would get from. Nothing you could get from the town that would help you in the maze, if that's what you're.
Doesn't seem to be like a general store or. Can we see the maze from where we're at?
Yeah, you can see the front entrance of the hedge maze, and it's literally just a small opening where you can see what looks to be in the middle like a statue that acts as a sundial.
Okay, so we're looking at like hedges, very much like just like grass. Can we see the
fire?
tower? Yeah,
Do what?
Goblet of fire, right? I was just wondering if it was like this big old like metal structure, or if it was grass, or if it was.
Oh no, it's grass hedges.
Right. Okay. And we can we see the tower from here?
You can see the tower beyond the hedge. Yeah.
What if we just fly over? I tell you on your head.
You can certainly try.
Well, thank you, peasant man. I think we need some privacy to discuss some things as we plan to head into this maze, most likely.
And he nods and begins to do as what he meant to do in the first place, and then heads his way over to the tavern to get a meal for once.
Maybe we should have gotten his name. For no reason at all. So what do y'all think? Into the maze? Into certain death and doom? Or do we make a plan?
Absolutely, certain death.
Alright, let's go. After you, Mela.
Alright, so you all walk into the mazes. Or did you want to try flying over the hedge first?
Can you summon anything that could temporarily fly? Or like that flies but would like if it got attacked wouldn't
I
affect
could summon
us?
the enemies, but I sent him with Rena. Let me see.
Or we could sacrifice Mela.
Yeah, Mela, go fly over and look for the path, and you can lead us.
That's not my job.
Okay, at least go up in the air and see if you can see a path. You don't have to go into the maze.
What's
Right.
this? Darius relying on someone else to do something for her?
Yeah.
Surely that's never been seen before.
We're literally nobles. That's all we do. The fuck? Mela, just do it. What? Please?
What do I get out of it?
They say I think they want to be
How about-
compensated.
How about I let you die in the maze?
They probably want 3 gold.
Oh, they want 3 gold. Okay.
No,
They look
what?
like they look like they could use it.
She was saying that you probably want 3 gold because you gave it to that
Oh,
man.
that
and
I
in
want
fact,
3
you cannot-
gold.
Forget it. Let's just go.
I'm
Oh my
so
God.
confused. It's best if someone else leads this.
Can you just go into the air,
You know what?
please?
Fly up and tell us what you see. Do I need to explain further?
Yes, give me exact, explicit directions.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not playing your game. Can we leave her here? I think she'd fit right in.
How tall is this hedge or whatever?
The hedge is about 6 foot tall, so
Can
it's
I climb
it's
over it? Or no?
you could try.
I'll try to climb over.
I mean, we could walk through into the maze, but you're trying to see over it before we go in, or what?
No, I'm just trying to see if there's. Well, I'm trying to do melee job without fucking flying. How's that?
Maybe
I'm 5
Get
foot
onto the roof?
10. How about you get on? Wait,
get
is
onto
she
this roof,
heavy?
Jen.
Cook.
I'm 48 pounds.
Okay, you want to get on my shoulders?
Eat.
Okay, so Jen the goblin crawls up onto Darius's shoulders and
Clean your shoes first.
What shoes?
she doesn't wear shoes. She's a barbarian.
I just look at them so
Jen
judgmental.
Walmart.
So once you're on top of Darius' shoulders, Darius, you walk up close to the hedge, and Jen, from what you can see, the hedge in front of you is about 2 feet wide, and there's maybe a 10-foot path on the other side, but all the hedges beyond that just writhe in almost like a patch of snakes. You reach out in front of you to try and lean over the hedge, and your hand touches a solid invisible wall.
Okay, so we have to go through it. Is that what you're saying? Instead of
This-
trying to go over.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
He did say that Zonthal made sure you had to go through the maze.
I should have known it wasn't going to be that easy. Well, somebody take the lead, and we'll decide where to go when we get in there. I'm exhausted, so unless we sleep here for a night, I don't think I'll be making the best decisions. Perhaps the wizard of our party would help. It would be the best suited for navigating a magical maze.
Possibly.
There.
Alright, bitches. No, I'm just kidding.
You're very good at puzzles.
Yes, I am. And she looks at her shoulders, still cringing at the goblin's feet touching her dress. Let's move forward. Keep an eye
Okay.
on your backs.
So, as you move through the hedge of the front part of the hedge maze, once Tudrak, who's pulling up the rear end, passes through, he hears rustling behind him as he stops and he looks behind him, and the hedge has closed behind him.
We're trapped like rats.
As he turns back, he goes, "Oh, I don't like this."
Not so much for Renna finding us.
Oh boy.
Darius, you come to a opening that has 8 paths passing from it. The sundial, the statue in front of you acts as a sundial, although you all notice... Hang on, there's actually something I'm supposed to be reading here. Where is it? Okay. You enter an intersection where 8 paths converge in a symmetrical pattern. You see Sonthal's tower dead ahead above the hedge wall, but the way the paths curve away from this place, there's no telling which one may actually lead to the tower. The statue in the middle acts as a sundial, and the shadow from it actually points straight towards the tower, which is highly odd because the sun isn't behind you. Your shadows point in the proper direction, to the east, as the rising sun is in the west. As the setting sun is in the west. Sundial's shadows, only the sundial shadow points ahead. So, what would the Cursed Council like to do?
Where is the shadow currently pointing at?
The shadow is currently pointing towards path A.
Okay, so just like that. Okay.
Yes.
Should we not just go literally forward, or?
Well, back is not an option.
That sounds like a great idea.
So you wish to take path A?
I'll take
Hmm.
What do you think, Des?
I feel like that's too obvious.
His scepter is also pointing towards F.
And his hands are pointing towards E.
Is E the way we came, or another path?
As you look back into E, you see E curves off in a direction that you didn't recognize when you first came in.
Okay.
Okay.
I see.
Can I? Has any of us heard of Zonthal before, or any of his
I thought Darius.
personalities, or?
Darius had heard of Zonthal and heard that he was a very powerful sorcerer of magic, and of not just normal magic, but of space manipulation and time manipulation.
I was wondering if that would give us any clues, but
But as I said, the shadow points towards A, and the sun is actually not behind you. It is in the setting in the western sky, and your
Okay.
shadows are pointing east.
I was going to say so that doesn't match our shadows.
No, that shadow does not match yours. It is pointing in quote-unquote the wrong direction.
Right.
And our shadows are falling where?
Your shadows are falling where they should, because the sun is to your west, which is over here, and your shadows are pointing this direction.
How about we go in between? Our real shadows go towards C. This shadow points A. Let's go to B.
But I mean, our shadows, it's just because we're here at this particular time, we don't know if... Alright, let's just go.
Right, but because this can happen at any time, the maze is also ever changing. So it would probably go based on the time as well, considering he likes to play with time and space.
Well,
So
let's
you
try
all-
and we can always trace our way back. Maybe.
Maybe?
I'm gonna draw... What do I have? Can I cast Magic Mouth on this statue to make it say this is the beginning of the maze?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Magic Mouth so that anytime a living creature passes by it, it says that message.
Okay.
Does the statue have anything on it that says anything?
No, it
Okay,
looks familiar to the photos that you've seen of Zonthal, as if he made a statue of himself and put it in the maze.
Hmm.
And I want to test it. Is it working? As I walk into it?
It says this is the beginning of the maze.
Okay. Hopefully this stays. Let's go.
Yeah, hopefully this isn't, very David Bowie-esque.
It absolutely is.
So y'all go down B?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
So as you all make your way down B, the path curves away and then left and right again. And after a while, you come to a wide pasture. You emerge from the path onto an area far larger than any open area you expected to encounter in the maze garden. This rectangular space must be 90 feet across, with its far side almost 150 feet away from you. It looks like a boulder-strewn pasture with a large pond to one side and a fenced vegetable garden and oversized cottage on the other. Sheep graze in the pasture tended by a pair of cyclopes, but none of them are moving. They all appear frozen in time.
Like their eyes aren't moving. Their eye isn't moving.
No, they're frozen in conversation.
Oh, okay. Mm,
Should we throw something past them to see if they'll react?
Or maybe sneak by quietly? Mela, what do you think? I thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah. just yeah.
We could try going like that.
Tudrak, can we see these vegetables?
And Tudrak steps forward, and as he steps forward, everything seems to begin moving in time. The sheep start to graze on their pasture, and the two cyclopes continue in their conversation. Haven't noticed you yet. Tudrak looks over the top of the fence and goes, they look like normal vegetables.
Well, I was going to suggest throwing one, but it looks like everything woke up when you stepped
And
forward.
as you all look down the way the cyclopes still conversing, one of them looks to the side with his eye and notices Darius and Jen standing out by the pond. He stops his conversation and taps the other cyclops and looks and points, and they both lean over and look at you all. And without saying anything, they both turn to each other and they begin to play a small game that you, after a few rounds with their hands, you realize it's kind of like rock, paper, scissors.
Oh boy.
And one of them, of course, loses, and they both get up and they start to trot towards you. As they trot towards you, they stop right about here. The one who loses, or the one who lost, he scoops up one of these small boulders, these about 2-foot round boulders in his hand. He points to one of you. He points to y'all. And then he takes that small boulder and throws it the opposite direction, away from you. He throws it 100 feet. It bounces and lands another 20 feet beyond that. So he's right here. Hi. Okay, so let's see, draw circle. His boulder landed right about here. After he throws it, they both turn to you, and then they put their hands on their hips. One of them even motions towards the rocks and motions towards you and does kind of like a come on motion.
I think they want us to play a game against them.
Yeah, go get it, Darius. Go fetch.
I just look at her with the ugliest look. Tudrak, you might be useful for once. We know he's been useful, but that's besides the point. Do you think you could throw farther than the Cyclopes? Cyclopes.
Not the size of boulder he was throwing.
Are they speaking by any chance? The ogres?
They are. They're speaking a language that... Does anyone speak Giant?
I can cast comprehend languages and understand them. which I just did.
Okay. As they conversate between each other, you can hear them kind of saying, "I guess they don't understand what we want them to do. Should I throw another one?"
Do they understand us?
If you don't speak giant, they don't.
Do I get the feeling that I'm not in danger if I get closer to them?
Yeah, they're not being threatening, and they don't carry any weapons.
Okay. So I'll go closer. So apparently I'm being brave today. I'll look at the one that's closest to me, point at the rocks, then point at our group, point back at the rocks, act like I'm throwing it, and see what they say.
And the Cyclops looks at you excitedly as he nods.
Okay. They
Kristen,
do want us to throw it.
Do you have tongues?
Tongues? No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't prepare it. I think I have it in my spell book.
Mm-hmm.
So the Cyclops reaches down and picks out a boulder and sets it out in front of you. And this boulder is about 2 feet across, and you realize that it would probably weigh about 500 pounds.
I'll do a nervous smile. Tudrak, can you see if you can pick this up?
Or Jen, you might be able to do it.
Tudrak walks up, says, I can try.
Good luck, Tudrak. I'm going to cast guidance on him.
Okay. Does that give him advantage?
No, just a D4 to add to any ability checks.
Okay.
Or his next ability.
And he steps up to the boulder and attempts to lift it.
Oh, sorry. I do have tongues.
Nice.
He attempts to lift it, and you watch as this 500-pound boulder starts to actually lift off the ground, and then Tudrak lets go of it, and poof, it hits the ground again.
Okay, I'll cast tongues.
Okay.
And I'll
In the
say,
meantime, I will whisper a plan to the Raven, because I would like to use my hat of disguise to turn myself into a boulder while they're not looking, so that way y'all can pick me up and throw me.
oh, I love that.
It's actually
Okay.
really smart.
Okay.
The Raven looks surprised as fuck.
Okay.
Okay,
Uh,
so
Since they're distracting, I want you to, I think it's a stealth check at advantage.
Okay, still check at advantage. Where's it?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you're going to make it, so...
Those are
That'll
shit
work.
rolls, but okay.
So as
I'll
they're
communicate this plan to Darius as well, telepathically.
Okay. And Darius, you said you cast tongues?
yes.
Okay.
What
So
that
I'll move closer and say, good sirs, because I want to be on the good side. We cannot pick up a boulder of the same size. It's not really fair. Is it okay if we choose our own?
And the Cyclops kind of rubs his chin and looks over to the other Cyclops. And he kind of just ignores your question and explains, look, the boulder must fly farther than the one that I threw. He says, it's not important how you accomplish that. You just can't drag or carry it. It needs to fly.
Oh. Okay, so it doesn't matter which boulder as long as it's boulder that beats yours?
And he looks again to the other guy and he goes, which boulder? Mela, how big of a boulder did you disguise yourself as?
Well, I wanted to ask, if I disguise myself as a huge boulder, am I still lightweight? Because like I'm huge in appearance, but like I'm still like my original weight.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be a slightly larger boulder than what they threw.
Okay.
So I'll pretend I'm looking around, like, do you mind if I examine them?
Mm, he kind of points at the boulders. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'll just hem and haw, looking around. Let me see if there's any over here. No. Look and look and ah! What about this one?
And the Cyclops looks at it and looks at the boulder that he picked for you, and he picks up the boulder that he picked and he tosses it aside and he nods. He goes, "Okay."
As Darius walks up to the boulder says its name. Boulder, boulder.
Oh my god.
Excuse me.
Mm.
Boulder, boulder.
So, because I know it's Mela. How much do you weigh, Mela?
She's
Oh,
a fairy.
This tiny petite fairy,
Would I
she
be able to
weigh-
pick her up?
I think she weighs less than a pound.
less than a pound, man.
Oh my god, yes. Okay. So,
You gotta get into it, honey.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this
Legend.
boulder.
Oh, fairies weigh between 25 and 35
He's
pounds.
a fat fairy.
Wow. Damn. I've been working on my fingers this whole time.
Bragger.
This is the thanks I get.
Oh, well,
So,
actually, there's a
He's
lot of
not
different.
big
Yeah, there's a
fairies
lot of
already.
different ones. It might be 10 pounds. Anyway,
So I'm gonna pretend I'm struggling.
Okay.
And pick up the boulder.
Boulder, boulder.
And keep walking. Oh, this is such a heavy boulder.
Boulder.
You handsome sir are so strong to be able to carry these like nothing. And I'm like gagging on the inside because I called him handsome.
Yeah.
Should I start here?
and the Cyclops nods. That's fine.
Okay, I hope I can do this. And I do like a little shut up. Do this little twirl.
Sailor Moon-esque twirl.
Yes, Sailor Moon-esque twirl.
Okay.
And I do my little twirl and then throw her.
Okay. And Melee, you feel tossed into the air, and his boulder landed right here.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to try and land beyond that. So as you're thrown, you can fly.
And are they going to see this? Or
No,
okay.
they have very poor depth perception. So as you throw it, like the Cyclops puts his hand over his eye and watches and squints as it goes further and lands beyond his boulder, and they both kind of look at you, Darius, and they both start clapping, right? And as they're clapping, everything freezes in place. And the boulder that they threw breaks open. And a small topaz gem falls to the ground inside.
Boulder, boulder, boulder.
Boulder, boulder, boulder. And
Hold your place, Mela.
I boulder my way over there to the broken boulder by waddling, as a boulder would, and I poof back into the ferry and I snatch the gem.
Okay.
The topaz.
You little turd.
Well, you threw me over here, bitch. So.
All right.
And also, while I was flying, Mela thought, I just can't help but think that this feeling is somewhat so familiar to me.
As if coming from a different universe.
Yeah.
All right, so you all gather with Mela as she inspects the gemstone. And it is a beautiful, large topaz gemstone.
Look at this gemstone. It's gorgeous.
Is it just our reward, or do you think it's a key for something?
It could be
Can I
a key
cast
for
Identify
something.
on the gem?
You
Absolutely.
can.
Okay, I do that.
Okay, and as you cast Identify the gem, it like puts off this magical aura. But you don't really get an exact use for it. But you do see magic basically pulling from the topaz towards the exit next to you.
So I don't know what this is, but it's magic and it may be relevant to this maze. Perhaps a key, or who knows?
Wow. That's quite interesting. Allow me to hold on to it for safekeeping. I wouldn't want any of you to become encumbered.
I don't know, it's kind of a big gem, Melee. You think you can handle it?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I mean, looking at you, you do have a lot of junk in your trunk.
Well, I won't disagree with that. Fine, hold it, I don't care.
Okay.
So it's just a topaz. Magical
Yeah,
topaz.
it's just a magical topaz. So do you all leave the area?
So keep going.
Okay, so as you all leave the area, the hedge path in front of you again winds and weaves in odd ways, and you return back to the sundial.
Fucking no.
Okay.
Is there any slot for a gem on the statue?
There is not, but as you walk up to the statue, it remains silent.
Oh, Jesus Christ. My spell isn't working. That enchantment lasts forever, so either this is not the same entrance, or the enchantment was dispelled somehow.
Well, I mean, we are talking about this guy being a great wizard, so maybe your little magic trick won't work on magical objects that he possesses or controls.
Or it's a new statue with just the same...
Mhm.
We're probably back at the same place. I don't know.
The shadow is pointing in the A path again.
Going to the A path. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Alright.
Alright, let's go.
Second choice. Let's go.
So you all follow Jen through path A, and as the path winds and turns ahead of you, you come to a second area.
Oh, what the?
The same statue in front of you. But this time, the statue has two shadows, one pointing to path A and one pointing to path C. Darius, you want to go down path B?
Yes.
Okay.
There's no way we can go down both, so I think it's in between.
You think you're meant to bisect them? Yeah, that's could be possible. Okay.
Well, we could split up in a maze.
Absolutely not. You're exhausted. Come with me.
I was just... No.
Yeah, she does look very tired.
He says you look like shit, Nix.
I don't
All right.
disagree with that.
All right. So as you walk down this path, it winds and weaves, and you come to another statue. This time, the shadow's pointing in 3 different directions. One
I throw my
shadow,
hands in the air.
one shadow pointing to A, one shadow pointing to D, and one shadow pointing to F.
I think we're making progress, but I don't know where we would go from here.
We haven't gone horizontal yet. We've been going straight or diagonal, so...
On the last path, you bifurcated 2 of the shadows. So whichever one was in between 2 of the shadows, you took. There are 3 shadows here, but there are only 2 of them that are close together.
Should we go down here? Fuck it, I'm making the decisions. Let's go, guys.
You want to go down E?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you begin to walk down E, and does everyone follow?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so as you get to the edge of the path, Tudrak looks back at the shadowed sundial, but kind of moves his way forward again.
I'm
You
also
all-
looking with him.
You all walk just out of sight of this sundial, and as you come around the corner, you come to a fourth sundial. This time the shadows are pointing in 4 different directions, but just as you enter the area, these shadows slowly start to rotate around the sundial, slowly getting faster and faster, until finally these shadows shrink and shrink and shrink and disappear underneath the sundial themselves.
What the fuck?
And the sun is in the same place in the sky.
Yes.
Well, now what?
Well, the last... What did you even say it was called? When you go in between?
Bifurcated.
Yes, thank you. The last one we would need to go through is here. Before it started rotating and disappearing. What do you think?
Yeah, you all watched as the shadows spun around the sundial and quickly shrank underneath the sundial itself.
Nyx just gives you an exhausted look.
She's like, please.
I'll grab her hand and bring her with me.
Melee says, well, if anyone can lead this party to death, it'd be Darius.
Okay, well, Tudrak doesn't find anything as he investigates the statue.
What the hell? Let's go.
So you want to take path, I think it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G?
Yep.
Okie dokie. Let's see here. Okay, we'll go that one. As you all make your way down the path, it begins to wind and turn, and you suddenly smell a sweet smell in the air as you come across a garden with a large fountain in the middle. Ahead, this bubbling fountain fills the pathway in front of you. Large bright flowers grow in the hedges on both sides of the fountain, each blossom shimmering in the light. The air smells particularly fresh and sweet here.
Can I check for traps?
Yes.
Okay. I check for traps.
Okay.
What do I need to roll?
Investigation, yeah. Damn. You see nothing wrong with these flowers.
There are no traps, guys.
Shut up. Can we also do our own?
Yeah,
Obviously,
some
we
of
can't
you
check
can do
for
your
traps.
own investigation, yeah, but you can't check for traps, but you can do your own investigations, yes. That works. Okay, so Darius, as you look from a distance at these shimmering flowers, you see that the reason that these flowers shimmer in such a beautiful way is that each one of them carries a pearl in the middle, a very large one.
I instinctively put my arm in front of Mela.
Okay.
What's wrong, Darius?
She puts her arm in front of you, like a father protecting their child from the old dashboard, and Yeah.
No, like to stop Abu from getting the diamond in the Cave of Wonders.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Well, I take this opportunity to fly above her arm
Oh my gosh.
and go up to one of the flowers to investigate even further.
Okay, as you walk up to the flower, you see the same thing that Darius did, except the pearl that's inside your flower is a beautiful purple.
The raven walks up to that one.
Don't touch it, guys.
Can I touch it?
Raven, let me grab it for you.
I-
And I grab the purple gem before anyone can else.
You grab the purple gem?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Okay. Just a second.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
She says we're gonna die. All right. As you reach in and you grab the gem and you pull it loose,
Was it difficult to pull out?
no, it wasn't difficult at all.
Oh wow.
You watch as a vined tentacle reaches out and barely misses you, as it
Flirty?
slaps into the ground and creates a basically a scratch in the ground. Can everyone roll initiative?
Absolutely. I'll be glad to. You know.
You stop that. No, no, I don't like that.
You see that there are 12 flowers now biting and swinging their tentacles into the air around the garden. I believe I need to roll initiative for
Tudrak?
Jen and Tudrak because Kat is in the bathroom right now. There we go. Nice. Way to go, babe. Tudrak, we need your initiative. It's not bad. Okay. It's okay. All right.
Well, wait. Before we start, was I able to pull the gem out completely?
Yeah, you were able to pull the pearl out
Oh
completely.
god, what happened?
Okay,
I had a
so
shit.
I'm gonna. Oh my god. I had to.
And right on the floor.
Yes, on the floor. I don't wear shoes. What do you expect?
No, we'll get this.
God. I put the pearl in my pocket before as I'm getting ready to attack.
Okay.
Would I have seen this, or did you do it stealthily?
I did it stealthily because you'd be too busy with the.
I don't know. I'm pretty perceptive.
I don't know. You're also fucking half dead right now, so.
Fine.
All right. Let's see. Mela, it is your turn.
Okay. So these are like visible flowers that have teeth that are coming after me.
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, I guess I'm just gonna attack flower 5. Bitch tried to bite me. She gonna get what's coming to her.
Okay.
So, let me see. Hold on, one moment. Actually, I'm gonna use my cantrip, Green Flame Blade,
Okay.
and let's see. Let me reread this because it's been a while.
I believe you attack one creature and then you choose another creature that flame jumps to, and it does
Okay.
fire damage to that one.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the Green Flame Blade to what is this? Flower 5.
Yeah.
13 damage to her, and then
Do you have to roll to hit first?
Oh yeah, she needs to roll to hit first.
oh, it's with a hit die.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. My bad. Do I use my regular hit DC?
Yeah, your normal hit die should work.
Okay, yeah, so that hits.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So 13 damage.
Okay.
And
As you
gonna
hit it,
jump-
the flower withers and dies.
Nice. Let me see. The second creature takes fire damage equal to your spellcasting ability modifier.
So what is that?
I don't know. I don't use spells. I kind of just go in and hack shit up.
I think you chose charisma. So under the spells tab, it would show up under spell ability. What is it? Modifier at the top. You should see a number.
Spell ability modifier.
It just says modifier, but well, it's your charisma bonus.
Oh, okay.
Did it die?
The number 5 did.
Ha ha ha.
So which flower did you want that flame to jump to?
I think it can only be 3. Because it has to be within 5 feet.
Okay, so yeah, it could jump to flame 3 or to flower 3, and that one burns as well, and a red pearl falls from its mouth as it burns away.
Nice. Okay, I ran to go pick that up too.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you pick up the red pearl
And the purple one.
and the purple one. All right. Darius, it is your turn.
Wait,
Hey.
it's not my
Oh.
turn. My turn's not over yet.
Okay. What do you want to do? What else do you want to do?
Okay, I'm gonna go over here to flower 1 and roll to attack.
Are you doing, yeah,
23,
that'll hit.
and then it'll do 2 damage to that flower.
As you hit that one, it wilts a little bit, but it doesn't quite die.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my 2-weapon fighting and roll to attack again.
Damn girl, how many hits do you have?
For real.
How many actions?
Well, my other one was a cantrip. That doesn't
Yeah,
take
that's
you.
an
That's an
action.
action.
Oh, okay. Well, then I just do one then. Okay, so then I have the purple and red pearl then.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
have the
have
purple and
to-
red pool.
Okay. My turn is done. Sorry.
Okay.
I just want to hack shit up all the time.
Darius, it is your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast
Jen, you're next.
magic missile.
Okay.
First level. These are really low. And it creates 3 glowing darts. And they're all within range. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit 2, 4, and 6.
Okay.
And cast that. Three, 4, 5.
Okay, so you hit each one of them, and as I described earlier, they each kind of wilt, but they don't die quite yet.
Okay, I'll stay here.
Okay. Jen, it is your turn. Nyx, you're up next.
I don't think I need to go into rage for this. I don't know.
It didn't take much for Melee to kill the 2 of them, so
So I can just go to number 1 or number 2?
you can go to whichever one you want.
Go to number 1. Okay, so I'm not gonna do that. Let me just roll to hit. Does that hit or no?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. 11.
Okay, and you literally cut this flower from its stem, and it falls to the ground, and the white pearl inside rolls out.
I guess I'll pick it up.
Okay.
Okay.
So you now have a white pearl.
Okay. Does my second account count or no?
I never thought about that. Sure.
Okay. The hits.
Definitely. And again, you chop the flower from the bush and it falls to the ground. And this time a really pretty blue pearl rolls out onto the ground.
I have a white and blue pearl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
All right. And you will notice that the flowers aren't necessarily that close to the fountain. So you might be able to get around the fountain. And each one of these flowers can only reach out in front of it about 5 feet. Nyx, it is your turn.
That's what I was thinking. I was just gonna walk across.
And get chomped up along the way.
I see everyone's gathering pearls, and I definitely want some gems. So I'll just blast. 4,
Okay.
6, and 7.
4, 6, and 7. All right.
$27 to hit. 20 to hit.
Okay.
And 18 to hit.
Those will all hit.
7, 13, and 11.
All right. So number 4, you hit it and it doesn't actually. No, yeah, it will withers and dies and falls to the ground. And let's see. Let's go with a pink pearl. Rolls just out of the flower's mouth and right there. 6 and 7 also both wither and die from the magical force, and they drop a black pearl and a yellow pearl.
Let's see, do I have enough movement to pick all those up? If I can get here. I think the yellow one's out of reach.
Yeah, so you'll pick up the pink and the black one.
Okay.
And these 2 are gone, along with this one. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 drag. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's just going to use his action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to move all the way across over here to the other side. Mela, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to... Let's see, hold on. I'm going to use my slingshot to attack flower 9. Yeah.
Okay. That'll hit. All right. And you, as you hit flower 9, it wilts, but it doesn't completely die.
Oh, man. Let me see. Do I have anything that I could use? No, because I already used my action. Does throwing an object that I have at them to cause damage, is that part of my action? Yes, right?
Yeah. Unless you were throwing like a poison vial to break on them.
Do I
Because that would be like a free action.
Mm-hmm. I do not have such vial, so I will end my turn.
Okie dokie. Darius, it's your turn. Jin, you're up next.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I'm blocking your way. I'm gonna go ahead and do. Yeah, I'll do it again. Magic missile. At first. Yeah, first level. I don't care.
Okay.
And it's gonna hit 8, 10, and 12.
Okie dokie.
Okay, there we go.
Nice.
Alright.
Alright. You hit each one of them and they each wilt from the hit.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Jen, it's your turn. Nyx, you're up next.
So what's left?
8, 9, 10, and 11, and 12 are still left.
Okay, I can make it to 8.
Okay.
And that hit?
That does hit. Alright, and as you hit that flower, it dies. And what color pearl do you want it to fall out of it?
Pink.
Okay, another pink pearl falls out of this one.
I can't go any further, so I'll just end my turn there.
Okay. Nyx, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna move to the other side. Can I, let me see, get around 5. I'm just gonna hold my action to dash at any pearls that drop loose.
You don't want to pick up the yellow one because you never did that.
Oh yeah, let me see. I'll pick up the yellow one. I'll
Okay.
end here, and I'll hold my action to dash at any pearls that drop.
But
Alright,
you
cool.
block her way.
Alright, it is Tudrak's turn. Let's see. He is going to stand here and attack 9 and 11 with his dual action attack. So, let's see here. Hold on. Let's go. Oof, Tudrak, really? Okay, so his first one misses. Second one hits. He slashes at the flower 11 and deals a little bit of damage to make it wilt. Mela, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to run up to 9 and attack with my dagger.
That'll hit. And as you attack, 9 withers and dies and drops. What color do you want the pearl to be?
What colors haven't we used? Green? We haven't used green.
Okay, so a beautiful green pearl falls from the flower and rolls out of it.
I want to dash and grab it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So Nyx has a action held to dash and grab that gem. So
Yoink.
she dashes past you and grabs the gem.
Can I have a reaction to that?
Oh my god.
Do y'all want to do a sleight of hand contest?
Yeah, let's do it.
You little bit.
Or is there a I was gonna ask if there's an ability that you have that would kind of match their that would kind of match their sleight of hand.
Can I, as well? No, that would. I don't know if this. I wanted if I could try and deceive her. Like I want to, as I'm running, I want to drop like a pebble on the ground.
Well, while you want to play checkers and deceive, I want to play chess and sneak attack you.
Oh my
Go for it.
god.
What happened? Do it.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I beg
no.
you. Do it.
To end your life? No, I would never be so merciful.
God.
It's fine. I'll do sleight of hand.
Okay. Okay, then y'all can roll a contested sleight of hand. See who rolls higher.
All right.
I'm gonna use Kenku Recall to give myself advantage, which would just
Oh,
be
damn.
a straight roll because
Oh,
I'm
but don't.
exhausted.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And I still look like an old lady, so Mela's stealing from this old lady who's trying to grab gems from the ground.
Who just unnaturally
Literally
dashed out of
just
nowhere and
back there.
grabbed it.
Damn.
Wow.
Dang.
Damn.
I couldn't even beat a 27.
Yeah, that is hard to beat. Damn.
And in a rush, did you also just so happen to like drop any other pearls?
No, I didn't.
No.
I did not roll a natural one. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so I snatch up the green pearl before this Kenku takes it.
I give you
Okay.
a wild old lady angry stare,
And I just smile at her.
and I reposition with the rest of my movement, kind of here
Okay.
in the middle to get
Does
any
the
other
flower?
bird.
Does the flower get opportunity of attack?
It's kind of been attacking at y'all, and its AC is so low. Its rolls have been so low that it's been missing. So
That's bad.
Okay, no, I'm just playing. Okay, so that was one, right? Okay, that was one. So I'm gonna move up to 11 and use 2-weapon fighting.
that'll hit.
Okay.
Good date.
Bet. So this flower dies out and drops a, let's see, an orange pearl.
I'm gonna snatch that one up too. Man, my turn.
Alrighty. Alright. Darius, it is your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna go
Shit.
ahead and do green flame blade as well.
Okay.
It would hit 12, right? Oh my god, no you didn't.
I just saw that.
Yes. I would hit. Yes, it would hit 12 as well. That is so creepy.
That's great. Oh.
Let's get a zoom in on that for our streamers.
Right. Oop, jump scare.
Nyx the Raven disguised as an old lady.
It's
Okay.
her true form.
Alright, go ahead and make your attack to hit.
Oh, I rolled it for the wrong one, but whatever. 15. Does
That will hit, yeah.
Okay. Eight.
All right, and that flower in front of you withers and dies, and a pearl color of your choice falls out.
Gold.
A gold pearl.
Wow. She's thinking for the long run.
All right, and
The other one gets hit with a modifier one, right?
yes.
4.
Okay, so that one also dies out,
Red.
and a red pearl falls from that one. However, that pearl falls closer to Nyx.
Nyx, get it for me, please.
I pick it up and hold it for Darius.
All right, and all the flowers are gone. You all look back at the behind you in the fountain, and it's just dead flowers laying in the middle of the garden.
Rena would not be happy about this.
But each of you has several pearls.
But when the range is away, the bard gets richer. And I look at my pearls and inspect them.
Get it, Tom Tom, get it. All right. So what would y'all like to do now?
Continue on, I guess.
Can I look at this fountain and see if anything in particular stands out?
Yes, I would also like to investigate.
Not necessarily. There's not anything that is very strange about this fountain. It doesn't really look weathered, as if, when you walked into this area, it was created. So, all thanks to the Zonthal, the wizard, who is very good at time manipulation and space manipulation, so...
Well, if this is all Zonthal has in store for us, then I have to say we keep strolling through this wonderful little maze.
Okay, so you move forward. And you come to, as you move through the maze and it curves and moves ahead of you, you come back to the same sundial with no shadows.
This isn't the worst place to get lost in forever.
Well, at least we got pearls out of it.
Mm-hmm. Here's your
Also,
red pearl,
hand me my red one. Thank you.
Yes, of course. It suits your dress.
Thank you.
Alright, where would the Cursed Council like to go?
I turn to Darius, but I only got 2 pearls, Darius. Would you perhaps spare one of yours, as I so graciously got the red one for you?
Sister, I only got 2 as well.
We should rob Mela tonight.
We should.
I say in your head.
Do I hear this? Do I overhear this?
She said that telepathically, yeah.
You just see us
Next time.
smirking.
We see you what?
Smirking.
Oh, I heard twerking.
Same difference.
That too.
It's not a pretty sight.
Do old lady twerking.
Not with the old lady. Well, I've been choosing a lot of these paths. Does anybody else want to choose?
I say Jen can choose. Jen hasn't chosen a lot for this group, and I think it's about time we heard what she has to say.
Do you remember what happened whenever you first walked in?
I went forward. Well, I wanted to go forward.
No, when you first walked into this area.
No.
The shadows around the sundial formed an X, and they all began to spin quickly, and then they all disappeared underneath the sundial.
Why don't we just attack the sundial and break it?
lift the sundial.
You want to try and lift the sundial?
Yes, I want to try to lift the sundial.
Or what if we destroy it? Maybe there's something underneath.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do, Jen?
I want to try to destroy the sundial.
You can try. As you swing your scimitar at the at the statue, your scimitar bounces off of it and doesn't leave a single nick in it.
Shut the fuck up.
Hush, boy. Oh,
Shut up.
what is it, Tonton? Okay. Does anybody else want to try anything?
Perhaps we should try lifting it instead of smashing it. Jen?
Here. Do you want me to try to lift it, or do you want Tudrak to try to lift it?
Why can't you? You're just as capable. Well, you are exhausted. Alright, Tudrak, you do it.
Wait,
Okay.
before T-Jack lifts, can I use above table DM, can I use enlarge reduce to reduce the size and weight?
If you were to cast it on the sundial, nothing would happen.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It was just a silly idea I had. Not like it
Does
would
it
help
look
us.
like the staff can be taken out?
No, but you could certainly try to take it out if you wanted.
Try, just for fun.
Okay, so you climb up on the pedestal to get it. Okay, so you watch as Darius climbs up on the pedestal, and just as she reaches for the staff, she is pulled into the statue.
Oh my.
I reach out for her and follow her.
Okay, as you grab her, you are pulled into the statue with her.
Guys, I think I fucked up.
Panicked Tudrak climbs up onto the statue and gets sucked in as well.
Okay.
And girl,
Well, Jam, what the fuck do we do?
I say we leave him.
Honestly, that sounds about right.
Darius, Raven, and Tudrak, all three of you land safely in an area of a sundial.
So another sundial.
Yes, a different one.
So now we're all separated? You weren't gonna follow us?
Maybe not. I don't
I
know.
don't know. I got pearls. Melee has pearls. Do we need your pearls?
Not really. I have enough. Honestly,
Pearls
I
won't
feel-
do you any good if you're dead.
I'm not dead
honestly,
yet.
If I
have
yell,
no- Oh,
What?
go ahead.
I was just gonna say if Raven yells, the Nyx yells into the sundial that we're okay. Do they hear us?
They don't.
Okay.
Honestly, what if I dip from the adventure right now?
Just
Oh my
fly off.
god.
I have enough gold. And-
Mela just ends up running through the maze forever.
I suppose we have to follow them.
Dayla continuously gets just horrid dreams of being caught in a maze that they can't escape.
So what the hell am I supposed
Yes.
to touch on this thing? Did I get sucked in?
But
with the
wait,
staff?
how are we? Who's gonna be out here to tell Rena where we are? Like we
We'll
don't
leave
even
a
know.
note on the thing. We'll leave a note on the stone. We got
They,
sucked in.
they climbed onto the
We
pedestal.
could. Okay,
I don't
Well, the
know.
maze closed behind us anyways. It's not a guarantee she would find us.
but what if she
Jen-
does? She won't know where the hell we are because y'all got stuck in a freaking sundial.
As you climb up on the sundial, you again are pulled into the stone surface, and what's odd is that as you're pulled into the stone surface, the world around you almost feels as if it pulls itself inside out as you suddenly, slowly drop from the sky down into the fifth sundial area with Raven, Tudrak, and Darius.
Do I fall on them or near them?
You just kind of gently land on your feet near them.
No, you're fine.
I have these hair
You can
bows.
land on
that
me,
are-
Jen.
Okay, well maybe I should leave a trail of hair bows leading up to the sundial.
Oh my god.
I have several colors.
You can certainly try.
Yes, you should leave them behind.
I also would have told y'all once when it's close enough I can communicate with enemies and hopefully tell her where.
But if y'all are in different
What we
dimensions,
did.
that's still even possible.
I don't know. Perhaps not.
Does Mela climb up on the statue?
Hi. I do, but first I need to leave a note.
Yeah, leave a bow.
Okay, I'll leave her a bow.
She's a ranger. She'll know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you climb up on the statue as well, and the same effect happens for you. It feels as if the world pulls itself inside out, and you gently float down out of the sky to Sundial 5.
More bloody shadows.
Hey,
This time, each shadow points down each individual path. There is no path that does not have a shadow pointing to it.
nice.
So I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because
The east and west ones don't have a shadow.
On the picture they don't, but in the book it says that all paths have a shadow pointing towards them.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, I edited you.
So Tudrak kind of steps over to the edge of the hedge here and goes, "Oh, we're never gonna find our way out of this maze."
It's okay, Tudrak. We'll figure it out. There's in her mind here is we're fucked.
Yeah, I think that I figured that out once we fell through the sundial.
can we go
Mela?
back?
I'm surprised
we
you
touch-
followed me.
Can we go back if we touch the sundial again?
What does Jin do? No.
Oh.
That doesn't work.
Darius is saying something in between, so I'm wondering if the shadows pointing are the shadows reflecting these hedges.
You can try it.
9 3/4. I'll go through.
And you all watch as Jin just disappears into the hedge.
Oh fuck!
What the fuck's happening now?
I'll call out for Jen.
Tudrak runs over to the hedge. Jen? Jen?
Can I hear?
No.
Oh
You
fuck!
you are not in the sundial area anymore.
Get your ass over here. Okay. Should we follow?
Yes.
Don't think we have a choice.
Jen! And I run into the shrub.
Oh my god.
Okay, and Mela again disappears into the hedge. And you
Well-
don't hear her come out the other side.
I grab Nyx's hand. Shall we?
After you, Diane.
Tudrak looks to both of you and goes, "Okay," and dives into the hedge in front of you.
Well,
Go. I squeeze your hand extra tight.
let's go, old lady.
Yes, what a nice young lady.
And as you both gently step through the hedge, on the other side of the hedge, you come to the tower.
Ah,
The tower stands before you in all its mighty standing glory, whatever is left of it. In front of the tower, you see there are no doors on this tower. But there is a large teleportation circle just in front.
Good job, Darius. You really found out the trick to getting here.
I just give her this ugly stare. Good job, Jen.
Well done, Jen.
cute. How the hell do we use this circle thing? Anybody got a transponder type shit? No, I don't know.
Transponder?
I don't know. I'm making it work.
I was like, wait, what?
Is this the type that we just step on?
Yeah, don't we just step on it? Tudrak, step on it. See what happens.
Oh my god.
You want Tudrak to step on it?
Or someone push the old lady in.
Or someone push the old lady in?
Can we do like an Arcana check or something to see what this, the purpose of this portal is for?
Oh yes, that's right. I forget that's a thing.
Yes, you can. Anyone who wants to make their Arcana check can. If you want to talk it out amongst yourselves as to who will make the check, that's fine with me.
I have +6, but I'm at disadvantage, so I would say Darius.
Yeah,
I already-
the better
I already threw it.
And what did you get?
19.
Okay. Darius, you recognize this as a teleportation circle, that it would have a circle corresponding to a certain place somewhere else.
Well, looks like a normal teleportation circle.
But where does it lead? That's the question. We could be teleporting right into a trap. Oh my god, you sound
Well-
like Brenna.
Only one way to find out, no?
Yeah.
Unless it takes us back to the beginning of the maze. That would be hilarious.
Well, I can pick up. I'd then be able to pick up my bow.
Is there any other visible way, DM, into the tower? Can we just walk towards it?
You can certainly walk towards it and inspect the tower if you wish.
Okay, I do
I
that.
would like to do that as well.
Okay. So you all walk up and you inspect the tower, and you do notice that the tower, it is square on the outside.
Square.
So, yeah, it is a square tower on the outside, and you do see windows peeking out. Very small windows, maybe only a few inches wide.
Is there a door to knock on?
There is no visible door. You can't see any door on the outside of this. Even though there are stairs that lead up to what you assume would be the front of the tower, there are no doors.
A wizard's tower. It's another puzzle.
Wait, has the map changed?
No, not
Okay.
yet.
Okay, just want to make sure because I thought my thing was not working.
Well, unless you want to fly up and look at the windows for more information, I say we step on the teleportation circle, as it's the only way we see into the tower.
Okay, Grandma, let's do it.
What do the rest of y'all think?
Whatever you want, Granny.
Don't speak like that to me. Respect your elders.
Whatever pleases you, Granny. I don't know.
Yes, make it better.
So, does everyone step on it at the same time, or?
Yes, all of us step on at the same time. Let's all hold hands. Ready? 1, 2.
As you step on the teleportation circle, all of you gathering in a circle, after a couple of seconds, the magic of the teleportation circle begins to work underneath you as you all experience a slight scene shift.
Change places.
You find yourself inside the tower. The walls of this chamber bear exotic geometric designs representing feathers, eagles, and snakes, all rendered in a style you've never really seen before. To one side of the room, there is a large set of tables, and you stand on a teleportation circle.
I look at the walls and I notice the snakes and feathers and think to myself, wow, who would have thought my family tree would be here?
I was gonna say, you must feel at home.
There are two balconies in this room, 8 feet above the floor, and they have these like tapestries kind of hanging from them.
Can I do an investigation check to see if there's anything of importance?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Here comes my one investigation check.
Mela, as you look around the room, you notice that the teleportation circle that y'all are all standing on, there are some symbols on the wall behind it. On this wall here behind Tudrak. You notice a chair, a set of 2 chairs, an upside down L, a rectangle, a flame, a star, a square, an hourglass, and a right triangle.
Okay. I relay this to the group, bring everyone's attention to these symbols.
I'm very curious. Do we see any of those objects in the room? And are there any other like ways to go? Doorways?
No, there are no doors, and you also notice that there are no sets of stairs.
We're looking for the ring, right?
You are looking for the
The other,
the codex.
yeah.
Okay.
The Codex of Infinite Planes.
So I have locate object, but it's only within 1,000 feet. So once maybe we're closer, I can cast that.
Okay.
So you said there's two chairs.
Yeah, the symbols are there's a chair, a single chair. There's a set of 2 chairs. There's an upside down L. There is a rectangle, a flame, a star, a square, an hourglass, and finally at the end is a right triangle.
What does it mean?
Darius, you went to school.
These symbols are inscribed on a metal pen.
I'm gonna pop a seat here like an old lady.
What would y'all like to do?
I don't know.
There's perhaps the symbols mean something, perhaps. And you said there's DM. There's none of those objects are in the room.
Yeah, none of those objects are in the room. The only object that you see might be in the room is a chair. You're sitting in chairs, but
What were the symbols again?
the first symbol on the left. This is from left to right. The first symbol on the left is a singular chair. The next symbol is 2 chairs. And then there's an upside down L, a rectangle, a flame, a star, a square, an hourglass, and a right triangle.
I ain't go to school for fucking math.
Can we roll like some sort of arcana check or intelligence check to see if we could figure out some sort of clue for these symbols, if they, I don't know, look magical or might be a doorway?
What could I do with an investigation check?
Make an arcana check.
Arcana check.
Can I help her with that?
Yes, you can.
All right, I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Okay, good.
Yes. With that Arcana check, you feel the magic from the teleporter below you tied to this panel.
Everyone on the platform.
Mm-hmm.
What if we touch one of the symbols and it takes us somewhere? Or maybe a
Okay.
sequence or something. Flame star square. Square square flame.
Do you press flame?
That one sounds possibly dangerous. Let's go with star because I'm a star.
Oh god.
Okay. You
Yeah.
press the star. Where is Okay, yeah. You press the star, and everyone who's on the platform just a second. There we go. Everyone on the platform is transported to another teleport circle. Here, you realize that there is a balcony in front of you, just outside. A circular pane. Oh wait, no wait, that's not it. Where is it? There it is. This chamber is clearly the workplace of a wizard. A pair of voluminous tomes on astronomy and astrology lie open on a table. A massive telescope of brass, crystal, and polished mahogany rests on an intricate stand in the middle of the chamber, and a ladder rests against one wall, and an immense crystal lens is embedded into the ceiling. You get the sense that Zonthal himself may have used this chamber several times.
Tempted to look for magic scrolls, but we could keep moving.
That's luck.
Okay, just a peek. I'm gonna go to this bookshelf and see if there's any magical scrolls or anything worth taking, valuable.
Let's see.
Or any information on Zonthal, or maybe the teleporter, or...
Nah. You want the scrolls and that's it.
Well, that's second, is the second most important thing.
Oh. All right.
Roll for initiative. That's what he's gonna say. I know it.
As you look, Raven, you do come across one spell scroll. And as you roll it open to see what it is a 5th level spell scroll of Bigby's Hand.
Ooh. Do you already know this spell, Darius?
I do.
Very well, I will pocket it for myself.
Do I find anything on my side?
Let's see here. Yes, you find a scroll of protection from undead.
Well, I don't have that, so I'll keep that for myself.
Most of these other scrolls and tomes haven't really been finished. It seems like Zonthal would move from tome to tome, working on each one. So.
Alright, shall we press another symbol?
Yes.
Well, I made the first choice.
I pressed the 2 chairs.
You press the 2 chairs.
Is Zaris on the thing or not?
As you press the 2 chairs, all of you are transported onto the balcony of the original room you were just in.
Nice job, Mela.
Thanks. That's what happens when you can't decide for yourself and you let others make decisions.
That's not what
for you.
happened, but keep living in your fantasy.
Oh my god.
So what did we press on first?
You pressed on the star, and it took you to a place you would assume is an observatory.
What about the hourglass next time?
That's what I want to do.
Hourglass.
Go for it, Jen.
As you press on the hourglass, the symbol lights up in a slight red color and then fades, and nothing happens.
Or no, like the first one, or do they not count anymore after you use them?
No, that's not the case.
Okay, so that we used the what first?
You
Star.
used the star first.
Star. So we star. Do we get transported or no?
We went to the wizard workplace.
You went to the
Yes, sir.
observatory.
No, she wants to do it again.
Did you
for
want
it.
to press star again?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're transported back into the observatory.
Okay. Now I want to press the hourglass. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now you want to press the hourglass. Okay. Again, when you press the hourglass, it lights up red only once and then it fades.
Okay.
It's-
Hourglass.
You get the sense that it might be locked. You might need a key.
Maybe hold out that gem and see if it works. Mela? It's worth a
Which-
shot. Was the
which-
gem you found red?
No,
It was blue.
Okay.
No, it was topaz.
Topaz, yeah. That sounds familiar. Well, it was just an idea. Should we press the flame?
Why don't we just press the last one? I figure. he
Okay,
might be-
the right triangle?
Yeah, that one.
I'm gonna suggest you don't do that.
Why? We don't know.
Are you sure?
No.
Well, why wouldn't our characters do that?
Renee.
It's there. Why'd you put it there, Devin? Now I want to press it.
Stop it. Okay, wait. What are the other symbols? Star, flame.
Flame. There's a
Hourglass.
flame. There's a star. There's a square. There's an hourglass. There's a rectangle. There's an upside down
That's the
L.
flame.
You press the 2 chairs.
Upside down L.
Right triangle, right triangle.
I'm for right.
I want to
triangle.
do the rectangle.
Okay, we have 2 votes right triangle.
I
2
said
votes for right triangle.
Rectangle. I'll go for rectangle.
So that's 2 votes rectangle.
2 Drac.
Hey, Jack. Looks
Oh,
like you have
no.
the deciding vote.
Okay, let's see. He's gonna roll a d4 and see what he chooses.
Choose wisely, Jack. This will all be your fault.
1 through 2, you will press the flame. Is that what y'all wanted to press, or the upside down
No.
L, or the rectangle? Y'all wanted to press the rectangle. 1 through 2, he'll press the rectangle. 3 through 4, he will press the right triangle.
No. Oh.
He rolled a 2, so Tudrak reaches out and presses the rectangle. And you are all transported to...
I'll get you next time, my pretty.
You are all transported into... Let me reveal the room. Into what appears to be a shrine. Painted renditions of Dracoliches line the walls of this chamber, and a stone altar in the center of the area features the skeletal limbs and claws of a dragon.
Is there a skull?
Not in this room.
What a waste.
Oh, I forgot to go get that ancient dragon skull.
Don't touch anything, Darius. It could be trapped.
Oh, you're one to talk. Useless fighting against flowers.
And didn't you pick up the pearls?
That's beside the point.
It is exactly the point. And did you die?
It seems as though a battle has taken place in this room.
Can I try and steal a gem from Mela?
If you want to do a sleight of hand check versus her perception.
I'm gonna
Do
give
it,
myself advantage. Which would make it a regular roll. But I keep forgetting I'm exhausted.
Perception?
No!
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just
go ahead
barely
and-
over.
Oh well, I lost.
Yeah.
Oh, just fixing your bow, Mela. There you go.
Get your
I
freaking
get so
bird
jealous
hands
of
off
all of this
me.
color on you. They're old lady hands. What do you mean?
And then I look down at the hands and they're freaking claws. With talons.
Yes.
While they're arguing, I'll look at Jen and say, fire, flame,
Fire.
and then I press it.
All right. As you press the flame, you are transported to a room. To a room.
Is that a skull?
Congratulations. A large fireplace in the center of this room keeps this chamber warm and cozy. Its smoke magically vented outside. About 2/3 of a skeleton of an adult dragon is laid out on the floor, curled around the fireplace. Before you have time... Oh, yeah. That's it. Curled around the fireplace.
Do I get a feeling that if I grab any of these bones, I'll get in trouble?
Not not from first glance, no.
Mela, darling, can you do me a favor and see if there's any traps in this room?
I'll also. With an absolutely?
With,
Okay.
With +1.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Okay. After you cast Detect Magic and Mela has determined that there are no traps attached to this dragon's skeleton.
Oh, shucks.
The magic that you detect in the room. At first, there's a large ball of magic around the teleportation circle that you have been using to transport in and out of the rooms. But on the table in front of you, there's a small bit of magic coming from a thin piece of crystalline shaped like an hourglass.
I point this out to the group. And that's what. The hourglass was the one that did not work before.
Oh, it might be a key. I'm not actually paying attention. I'm taking
She's
the skull off.
shoving dragon bones in her bag.
I really feel like the wizard should be figuring this out, but I'll grab it and take it back to the teleporter.
Okay.
What kind of dragon skull is this?
This is a black dragon skull.
Ooh, a very fine indeed.
Isn't that what was her name?
Chileen, she was a black dragon,
it
yeah.
was Black dragon. What if she's here?
At least I get one black dragon skull. Since I couldn't get the last one. Okay. And I'll quickly shove that into the bag of holding.
I grab one of the potatoes on the table and bring it back to Jen.
Potato.
Jen
I
quickly eats the potato.
Mela just gets this thought. That what if the beggar in the village was Zonto themselves? But I don't think it's anything of importance at this point. But it does occur to Mela.
Interesting.
That's a good
Let it
thought.
All right. After finding these few things in this room, what would Cursed Council like to do now?
Shall we try the hourglass and see if it works with this item, or perhaps I really have a good feeling about the right triangle.
Stick with the hourglass before we break it.
You're no fun. Excuse me. Alright, I will press the hourglass.
Alright, just a second. Da 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 da. Sorry, I am creating a map real quick. Because y'all actually made it through the maze faster than I thought.
You had no faith in us?
There's no way we did that by the book.
I know, right?
Not
Oh
our
yeah. I mean, you didn't have to kill all the flowers. You could have just killed one and taken one of the pearls.
Interesting.
But other than that,
Well, make sure everyone has a pearl.
y'all did fairly well. So yeah, Wizard Tower.
I'm sorry, can we take a short break?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Take a short break.
sorry.
All right.
What time should we be back?
I mean, we can just kind of end it here.
You're trying to race on your map, I can tell.
No, I mean, this is fine.
Okay, I mean, it's up to you.
I think we should just end here. I gotta get some stuff in the laundry and
Okay.
No, we don't have Rena, so makes sense.
Yeah, I'll just quickly describe this area and then we can call it a day. Okay. As you press the hourglass, you appear in a room with two massive hourglasses occupying each of the northern and southern part of the room. Their glass globes are nearly 15 feet across, with each hourglass rising almost to the ceiling 30 feet above you. Each is suspended by massive chains and pulleys and gears in such a way that they can be turned over to set the sand running again. Slumped against the wall at the far side of the chamber is the skeleton of an unfortunate person. But yeah, that's what you guys see. You all see two massive hourglasses filling up this room. Although both of them are done running.
Hmm.
Mm.
This joke.
Interesting. Interesting.
But yeah, we'll go ahead and end it there.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Like I said, y'all made it through the maze pretty quickly. So
I don't know. I'm still offended by that.
by what?
You thought we were going to take longer?
Well, I mean, some of the solutions weren't really that, like, they weren't necessarily fair solutions.
Well, it took the special one to get us through, huh?
Yeah,
What's
on
special
the
one?
last one, she just jumps through the hedge. Yeah,
Wow.
You cannot deny it.
That's the last time I helped.
she went 9 3/4.
Well, thanks,
Awesome.
Devin. Thanks,
No
Pam.
problem. Thank y'all for playing. Yep, we'll pick this up later. Yeah, we may just say that Ren has been with y'all this whole time.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it might be too much to try to get her back.
Let's
Yeah.
see what
Nah,
we
I
said.
think
Yeah,
she'll
we
be
can-
okay.
We can say she was just tracking y'all from a slight distance.
Ugh, and just using us? How rude. No participation.
We can talk to Paige to see if she tell her. Yeah, this Myrna was just using them, so just play that out.
Okay, so next Sunday or
Yes.
No, because Kristen works Sunday.
Well, not for me. So I don't know what you guys want to do.
We
If you need to play a few without me, we can figure something out.
is there another day that works for you?
I'm off Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
Maybe we could talk about moving it.
Fine, no
we
rush.
can talk about moving it, and we don't have to move it before next week. We can take a week to figure out where we want to move it to.
Well, I have my murder mystery one shot ready to go whenever y'all wanna. Whenever you want a night off, Devin.
Okay, cool. That sounds awesome. Then, yeah. Actually, let's just decide when we want to do that. That way we can,
So the next one will be Rev's one shot.
yeah, basically is what I was suggesting.
We'll
Yeah.
talk about it this
Okay.
coming week because we need to get with Paige and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Maybe
Alrighty.
Bernice can join.
Yeah, maybe Bernice can join.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Alrighty. Thank y'all for playing. We'll see y'all next time.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.
Bye. All right. Well, thank you, streamers, for joining us. For the YouTubers for joining us. Yeah, we will see all of you next time. Not quite sure when our next stream will be, but it will be a one-shot murder mystery. So be ready for that. Hope everyone has a great night, and we'll see you next time.